Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. PlannerGirlMek here. Thank you once again for clicking on this channel. Today we are working on week 4 of August, the final week in the month. The dates are the 28th through the 1st. Here I am taking my template for my lesson plans and I am pushing it over to the next week, and then I just update it with the current lesson that we are on. So I usually do that off camera, update everything, and then I share all the pretties with you guys. The kit that I'm using today is by KezaKudesign. It is the coffee stickers kit, and let me tell you, this kit is amazing. I really enjoyed using this kit. It gave me all the feels because what is a morning without coffee? So I really enjoyed this kit and was glad that I was able to put together something dazzling for for this planner spread. I also used the coffee foil set from Digital Plans. I think that is her shop name. I can never remember her shop name, but you'll see it later on in the video. Here I am just showing you the kit, all of this cuteness, showing you some of those quotes because I didn't get to use all of those, but I do plan to use this in a journal spread where I will use a lot of those quotes because, you know, coffee is life. But pardon me if you hear a difference in sound from my previous video. It is 11 o'clock at night right now when I'm doing this voiceover. And yeah, so things have been busy, but I'm like, I want to get this voiceover so I can get this video out on time. So here you see me showing you an example of what I do when I update, and then boom, like magic, everything is all updated. But when I went into planning this, it took me 4 days to do this one. And it doesn't, not the planning part, the sticker design portion of it. I think I kind of went into starting this spread the way that I did the previous two. And I know now that I can't do that because every spread is going to come out differently. And it was frustrating me. And I'm used to doing like a full like weekly with the full boxes and all that, and that's where my brain goes, and I miss doing that. I really need to finish my other planner so I can do that. But I think in the meantime, I'm probably gonna do like 2 week plan with me's until I get that done. But hear me getting sidetracked again. Sorry about that. But yeah, it was really hard for me to like come to a good point where I was like, okay, this is what I want to do with this sticker kit. I found myself stopping and like, okay, I need to think about this. Do I like this? Is this where I want to go? What am I missing in this spread to make me love it even more? So you'll see me flipping through every kit that I have in my Goodnotes stickers, trying to decide, is this what I want? And is this what I'm going to do with this spread? But I finally came up with an idea, and I'm so glad I did. So I grabbed this fashion doll from one of the previous, Lord, brain, activate, GlamMarks Society. There we go. GlamMarks Society kits. I thought she matched perfectly because I have a sweater just like that, and I always tend to wear it with a black tank top and some black leggings. Or I'll have like a dress, like a black dress with it. It's so cute. But anywho, see, sidetracked it. So I thought she would just look perfect with her cozy vibe with the coffee. I just wanted, I'm in this cozy phase in my life, you know, want everything to be comfortable. And so I went with her, and then the other fashion dolls that you will see first, I switched them a lot. But as always, I'm doing the sidebar first, and I'm grabbing this beautiful coffee bar, coffee house. Is that what we're gonna call it? Coffee store, kind of like a Starbucks, but it's not Starbucks. And I put it there in the corner. And the fashion doll that I ended up sticking with, she's so cute. She is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but I did end up changing her. She is one of my favorites. If you have watched any of my like weekly plan with me's, you've seen her before several times. But I went searching for a different girl and absolutely love that. So I did take one of the journaling strips and sized it down to make a washi strip for that sidebar and layered it with those coffee beans. Gorge. And then I took these coffee bean clusters and I was gonna go all across because you know me, I'm a pattern girl. I needed, to be cohesive because that's what I've done normally. And I was like, no, I can't do that. So I was like, let me try to create a scene. Maybe I can like do a cluster of different things and then match that. Some kind of way it's always gonna have like a order to it. It's gonna be like coffee, coffee grinder, cup. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. Coffee, coffee grinder, cup. So that's kind of what I did. And I ended up really, really liking that. And I was excited about that. Once it clicked with this spread, I felt better. But when it doesn't click, it frustrates me. And genuinely, I don't go back to it. And I was like, I'm not doing that this time around. I'm gonna stick with it because one, I have to plan the spread, and two, I'm going to look at this spread all week as I did because this is the week that we're currently in right now. And I was like, I don't want to look at it incomplete. And I was getting this feeling of every other week is like fully done. Like I got a whole month done. That is a huge accomplishment. So I was like, I gotta finish it. So I got off my own back and got with it. Now, if you've noticed, I've probably gone through like 2 days already um, because I just kept leaving and coming back. So if this sounds like I'm rambling, I'm sorry. It's could could what's the word I want to say? It's basically where my brain was when I was doing this spread. So it clicked this day, and I decided to take this coffee cup and use it as a day cover, and it worked out perfectly. So I did what I always do. I'll take a date and then I'll double it and then I'll layer it with a different color, and the black background gives it kind of like a shadow effect and it makes the number kind of stick out more because with the clip art, the numbers just kind of get lost. So I like doing that shadow effect with my clip art. And I know someone asked me in my last video, and I promise I'm going to post it in the comments, and I will even put it in the description. The font that I use when I do my lesson plans, let me pull it up now. I think it's A Little Sunshine. It is, yes, A Little Sunshine is the font that I use. You can get that on defont.com. I will try to have it linked in this video and the previous video and try to make sure that it's linked in all the videos and just put font that I use for lesson plans is A Little Sunshine. I like using that font because it's not fancy. It looks a lot like my own handwriting when I want to write neat. Because I have a lazy handwriting and I have a I'm trying handwriting, and this looks a lot like the I'm trying handwriting. So I stuck with that one and I use it a lot in a lot of the stuff that I do when I plan. So this one is called A Little Sunshine. So I will make sure I have that link down below. And I'm so sorry if you're watching and I haven't posted that comment yet, but I will get right on it. This week was crazy. Okay, so let's get back into this. That top doll, I layered her with the coffee cup and like a little splash of coffee and the coffee beans. Layering is still the same in Goodnotes 6 as it was in Goodnotes 5. Whatever you put last will be what's on top. So if you want to switch that up, you're going to have to copy and layer it back on top if you want to switch the order of everything. And here in between the dates, I am just taking that coffee bean cluster and just spacing it through, just, you know me, patterns. Need a little pattern in my life. Okay, so I think by this point we're at a completely different day. And I decided that I wanted to switch the fashion doll. I saw her and I was like, I need to use this fashion doll, but not in that spot. And I couldn't decide where I wanted to use her at. But I knew I wanted another fashion doll, but I just couldn't place it. And I ended up moving her to the bottom left corner facing the screen. And that worked out so good. I was really, really excited about that. But as you can see, I was trying too hard on this day. I was trying too hard. I'm so sorry. I was all over the place. But I decided to keep this in because I want y'all to see the struggle. Because sometimes we'll get in front of our digital planners and no, it's not a situation where if we're paper planning and we put a sticker down and we have to go get the unglue or we have to get the white out and scratch it out. And no, it's not like that. But we do get frustrated and it's like, I don't know what I want to do. And I don't know how to fix this. And we just it's kind of one of those things where you just have to walk away and come back with fresh eyes. And this here with the flowers, that was a completely another day. And I cropped these flowers and because I love florals and I cropped them and then I didn't know what to do with them. So I literally walked away another day with this same spread. And halfway through finishing this spread, I completely forgot that I had the flowers. It was insane. Um, but yeah, I ended up getting myself together. But here is a completely other day, and I'm getting myself together, deciding that no matter what, I'm going to finish the spread. And so I ended up decorating this box next to history because we don't do history on Mondays. And I decorated that and then I went to the foils. Am I going to show y'all that or am I going to do clusters all over the place? Am I doing clusters all over the place? Well, while I'm doing clusters, if you guys have stuck with me this far, leave me a coffee cup in the comments and tell me what your favorite coffee drink is at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or your favorite coffee that you like to make at home. I like the International Delight mocha, and I use that with the peppermint mocha creamer from Coffee Mate. That is my coffee drink of choice, and I use the French vanilla sugar-free syrup and I absolutely love that. That's my drink of choice. Okay, so back to this. I ended up putting the But Coffee First foil overlay, but I didn't use it as an overlay. I just placed it next to her to give it like a little pop. This kit was so cute. When I saw it, I was like, this is what I was missing. I don't have my foils to give me a little blingage. And so here I am. I think this is one of her older kits, so I did have to crop that just to get that one little square. And I take that, and you know me, I'm going to get it all situated, copy and paste, and just bling it out all through it. And this was the light bulb for me. There's going to be one thing in your spread when you're frustrated and you're trying to plan and you're like, why isn't that coming out pretty? I tried to do it like the other girls and it doesn't look like that. I do the same thing, y'all. And finally, you get one thing in there and you're like, okay, that's what I was missing. This is it. This is what I needed. This is the aha moment in my planner spread. Um, so we are finally on a roll, and I am just in my creative juices at this point. I love this foil where it's just her. You're pouring out the coffee, but it's coffee beans. Like it should be a splash, but it's coffee beans. I ended up taking that middle one out and then the two on the corner just went perfectly. So yeah, by this point, I am very, very excited and happy that I finally got my stuff together and decided to bling it out with a coffee foil overlay kit. I literally think I bought that foil overlay the same day. Um, but I'm going to take these coffee clusters and spread them throughout. I think I only did like 3 extra ones after that. And then I just sat back and stared at the spread and was like, okay, what do I need to take out and what can I keep? So I did that, and then I took one of the coffee quotes, and the one that I ended up using says, if it wasn't for coffee, I'd have no discernible personality at all. Which, if you ask my kids, talking to me in the morning before coffee is not good. Yeah, mommy needs her coffee in the morning. It's noted and needed, and I know I'm not the only mama that needs her coffee. There is no shame in that, because listen, there ain't no shame. And I grabbed this coffee cup because it's the only one that has like a fall leaf. And the fact that we are about to be in September, like we are in September, but with this spread, we're not in September. But be prepared to have nothing but fall kits in September, October, and November. I mean, I might throw in a few like harvests, Halloween ish in October, but in November it's Thanksgiving and fall all the way through. I am a fall baby, and that is just my season. And yeah, I'm just warning y'all. Fall brings out like something out of me, and I just can't contain myself. The fall is my season. But we're almost done, y'all. Oh my god, we made it through. I know this one was a little longer, but I decided to keep the struggle in because I want you guys to see that it's okay, but persevere. It's okay to sit back and take another look and get another perspective on how you want your spread to look. There's nothing wrong with that because you might end up finding something beautiful. Somewhere along in this last couple of minutes, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not done. Where are my flowers? So, boom, I'm looking for my flowers and I'm like, that's it. That's what I was missing. So I ended up taking those flowers and putting it over each day because my homeschool planner is Monday through Friday. So I just put all of those there, and I put a few throughout the spread, and that was it. That just made it come home for me. And I was like, this is perfect. That's the other thing I was missing, and this is home. Now, in the bottom of this, I decided to add another coffee cup, and I did end up switching that girl. That is coming up in like a few seconds. I can see it on my screen that it's coming up because I was trying to hide that sharp, blunt, flat line there. And I was trying to find something to hide it, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to switch this one and use her in a different spread. So I went with the girl with the beautiful ponytails. Oh my god, y'all. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Look at that. Y'all. That is just too cute for words. I wanted to make it bigger, but I was like, Mika, this is your homeschool planner. You can't do that. You need to be able to see your words. But so I made this as big as possible, but she was perfect. And with putting her there, I had a little extra space, and I was like, okay, let's keep it cohesive. Let's put another cup there with a little flower accent, and it was perfect. And like I said, I know that her ponytail is over the coils, but I am thinking outside the lines in this planner spread. I am taking advantage of the fact that this is a digital planner, so I don't have to think inside the box. I can go outside the box, and I love that. So, with that being said, she is all done, and I'm taking another look at her and inhaling and exhaling and saying, I did it. and you guys stuck with me this long, don't forget to leave me a coffee cup emoji and tell me what your favorite coffee drink is, whether you buy it or make it yourself at home. Let me know what you're drinking in those coffee cups, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for sticking with me. This was a long one, but I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Be blessed. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.